There are places in America where time never fully moves on. Places where the air still carries the scent of gunpowder, and the soil remembers every scream. One of those places is Gettysburg, a quiet Pennsylvania town that became hell on earth for 3 days in July 1863. The Civil War's most brutal battle, more than 50,000 men wounded, captured, or killed. For most, the war ended long ago. But for Gettysburg, it never truly stopped. Locals call it Asterisk, the town of echoes, Asterisk. At night, the fog rolls over the fields, and the air grows heavy, as if the ground itself breathes. Visitors swear they hear muskets firing in the distance, hooves galloping through invisible smoke. And sometimes, they see them. A group of tourists in 2001 captured a video near Devil's Den. What they thought were reenactors appeared suddenly, dressed in Union uniforms, moving silently, faces gray as stone. When the tourists looked away for just a moment, the soldiers were gone. No reenactments that day, no events scheduled. Just the field, and the wind. Devil's Den has always been different. Rocks stained dark, not from moss, but from something older. Locals say you can hear whispers between the stones, as if the battle never ended there. One ranger once said, "The blood dried long ago, but the ground never forgot." There's a legend that began with photographers, people who came to capture beauty, and instead captured something else. Throughout the 1970s and 80s, dozens of photos taken at Devil's Den showed the same man, a soldier kneeling near the rocks, rifle in hand, face calm. Every time someone returned, the man appeared again, in a slightly different pose. Same uniform, same empty eyes. Park rangers investigated, thinking it was a prank. But no one ever came forward. And the photos from different cameras, different years, all showed the same face. Some visitors report losing time at the den. They walk in under sunlight and emerge minutes later, to find the sky turned orange, the air colder. Compass needles spin. Phones die. One night in 1993, a guide reported hearing distant gunfire. He followed the sound into the valley, and found, to his horror, the faint outline of soldiers in the mist. Not shadows, not tricks of light. Marching in silence, bayonets raised, vanishing into the fog where the bloodiest fighting once took place. There's something about Gettysburg that holds the dead here, not out of vengeance, but out of memory. As if the last orders were never cancelled. Ask anyone who's spent a night near the wheat field, and they'll tell you, it's not silence that haunts Gettysburg. It's the whispers. Visitors have recorded faint cries for water. Soft voices saying, "Help me," or "Mother." Always the same, always from nowhere. In one case, a paranormal team set up microphones overnight. At 2:37 a.m., a voice was captured, deep, gravelly saying, "Hold the line." Seconds later, a musket fired in the distance. No reenactments. No gunfire reported that night. Electronic voice phenomena, or EVP, became a modern obsession at Gettysburg. Dozens of recordings. Some easily debunked. Others, impossible to explain. Even skeptics admit, there's an energy here that defies logic. Maybe it's not ghosts. Maybe it's memory itself, looping endlessly, replaying trauma like a broken record. Every July, when the anniversary returns, people claim to see flashes of light across the fields, not fireworks, but musket fire, still burning through the fog of history. Still trying to finish a war that never ended. Some believe that Gettysburg isn't haunted by ghosts, but by the memory of emotion itself. Fear, pain, regret. The ground has absorbed it, thousands of men dying on the same soil, their final breath soaking into the earth. There's a story of a park ranger who patrolled the fields alone one night. He stopped by the edge of Seminary Ridge and heard someone walking behind him, boots crunching gravel. When he turned, there was nothing. Just the open field and the smell of gunpowder drifting through the air. Today, Gettysburg welcomes millions of tourists. They take photos, buy souvenirs, stand where men once fell by the thousands. And if you listen closely, you can still hear the echo of their march, steady, endless, fading only when you stop believing. History is not quiet, it whispers. And here, in Gettysburg, it still speaks. If you felt something while watching, hit like, subscribe, and share this story, so their voices are never forgotten.